Oh, it might be happening. I don't really know. Is that in line? I sort of don't think so. It's club in a box. I can do up to 5 tracks. You feel it, man? I'm giving up everything. Mix my tracks.
You got a beatbox over it?
Wait, that one sucks. Let me get rid of that one. That was dumb. Hold on. I might beatbox over it. I don't know.
I think you get 4 tracks.
4 tracks. Okay. Let me get rid of this track. Yeah. Ooh, that was good. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, is that hot or what? Let's do this. You can't go wrong. Everybody can mix the beats these days. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to The Tool Show. That's right, I saw it on the screen. Every day it's a party on The Tool Show. Or at least, you know, I like to think so. I don't know. Can you hear that? Let's see. I don't even know. What did I just do? There we go. Yeah.
Are you gonna actually
I think I'm just gonna mix beats.
start the show?
I don't know. I think I've got a new career. What we're looking at here is Soundsation. You can go to soundstation.com, chrome.soundstation.com, and mix your own beats right in. Do you already have a headache?
Hello.
Okay. Well, I gotta stop it then. I mean, we can't have all the fun all the time. Yeah, like you can mix beats with your friends actually on Google Hangouts on Air with that thing.
With our friends.
If you have them, if you have the friends, yeah.
I'm all out.
Me too. That's why I have to do it when you're here sitting next to me, because it's like the one time I get to be with someone, you know. Anyways, I just gotta stop. Sometimes these conversations. We're talking about hater-aide today. The hate, getting the hate on. Haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate. That's Tay-Tay. That's how the kids call her. Club Tay-Tay. Taylor Swift, she got the song. Haters gonna hate. We're talking about bad reviews. Let's see. Where's our show? Where is it? You know, oh wait, there it's right here. Yeah. Look at that. DJ Tool, that's right. Look at there. Is that music the part where you got the bad review? It probably. Marshall got shirts right. Marshall hitting it. Greg needs more whiskey at work. That would be nice. That does look a little whiskey-ish. Man, you ain't kidding. Did you see that? Look at that. That's like a hot toddy. What's the matter with your cup? It's like alive.
Yeah.
It's like Max Headroom cup. It's going to come alive and eat your soul. Wow. Green screen to the rescue with that cup.
Yep.
Have you ever had a bad review?
Have I ever had a bad review? Only in bed.
What? Tay-Tay was in Cleveland last night? You are kidding me!
You didn't go? Everybody was there.
I hate my life.
Why didn't you go?
Because I'm an idiot and I didn't know. I don't know where you find that kind of news. Where do you find that kind of knowledge? That wisdom.
Apparently not where you've been hanging out.
Damn it!
I don't think you're in Club Tay-Tay, son.
I suck.
Club Tay-Tay people all got together last night.
I love her so much, but apparently not enough.
They didn't invite
Dang
you.
it! I know. That's probably it. They're like, I probably got banned on all the Club Tay-Tay Twitter feeds. They're like, whoever can come to this, everybody can come except Sage.
Yep.
Ban him from knowing anything about this wildly good news.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get on it. My kid would have loved it. Yeah, he's still a little young.
Bad reviews.
Bad reviews. I bet Tay-Tay got excellent reviews last night. Reviews are interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think some businesses are just bound to get reviews, like restaurants.
Yes.
I think beauty salons probably.
Maybe.
If you have a hotel, you know,
Yep.
for all of you out there with hotels, you're bound to get one. If you're in Airbnb,
Yep.
a lot of reviews. In fact, Airbnb, that's the place where people rent out their homes. Highly recommended, incidentally, if you have never done it. The house gets a review and the guest gets a review. So you all have to be on your best behavior because you don't want to get banned out of the Airbnb club. They're incredibly powerful. That was gay. We can't go there where we're now
Go where?
we're gonna be now we're like twins. We're twins where we sip at the same time. We have the same like dry mouth at the same time. Like what, we're on the same cycle of dry mouthness. I don't know. Weird. Anyways, I can't wait until we're like 80. Oh, stop. You're freaking me out. This is some creepy show.
How do you think I feel?
Yeah, I don't know. I think you think this is amusing. Yeah, so Airbnb recommended for renting your house. Oh, you want to come to my house, Jim? What's up, Jim? If you want to come to Akron, actually read a review about a lady who in Akron does Airbnb, has rented out her house 100 times. Get going, brother. Your mansion, Shea Greg. I think you could rent out about 5 rooms a night in that place. It's like the Fight Club of single mandom over there, except nice.
But
Yeah.
I don't like people.
Oh yeah, no, there's that.
People all up in my
your
grizzle.
grill. They'll be all wandering around. All the people from other countries speaking different languages, asking for crazy crap.
I'm just gonna be still walking around in my underwear.
I know. You'll get a bad review.
Yeah,
You'll do it
all
like
the bad
once.
reviews.
What do you do about 'em? The reviews. Not
Bad
the-
reviews?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I try not to get them.
Smart.
I think the best thing that you could probably do
Yes.
to not get a bad review.
I would say, Greg, that's a fine recommendation.
Thank you.
Let's start with that. Tip number 1, don't get any.
Yep.
See, Jim says exactly. See? Right on, Jim. What, in the unlikely event that you do get a review that is not pleasant and positive and glowing,
Yep.
what do you do?
Firebomb their house.
Excellent.
Find out who they are.
Yes.
Dox them online.
Yeah, dox them. Nice. The word of the day, doxing.
And
Look it up, kids.
That's
It's
it.
evil.
that's it.
And then you just scare the shit out of them.
Yep.
And then you can just go back and forth, become Darth Vader.
Yep. I will haunt their house.
Haunt their house.
It'll be like the Purge, but every day they come home from work.
There's a woman who did that. Sort of. Not quite as extreme, maybe.
Small people-less.
We're small people. Amy's Baking Company. You had heard of this. I hadn't heard of this. Yet again, more things I don't know about. Amy's Baking Company in the 16th episode of the 6th season. Do you remember that one?
I do.
Yes, you do.
Just like it was yesterday
Yes.
or 2013.
In the Kitchen Nightmares, and oh, may I say, the 82nd episode of the series overall, aired May 10th, 2013. Center of the Gordon Ramsay attempting to help Amy and Sammy Buzaglo, owners of baking company. Anyways, the deal is this. Turns out Amy and Sammy are insane, and they take all their the tips of their servers.
Yeah.
It's like a whorehouse for serving over there. It's like they're pimps.
Yeah, they
they're
steal
food pimps.
Steal their tips.
Yeah. They make them wash their cars. They estimate that they turn over about 100 servers a year at that restaurant. Ramsay, who's Ramsay?
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay. I guess he's a cookie guy. He cooks. And he's on this show, right? I don't know
He's
what he
a
does.
cookie guy,
Cookie
yes.
guy. He likes to cook, yeah. He found, one of the things he found out that, like they said they had fresh ravioli. Turns out it was fresh one time before it was frozen, pulled off of like from Sam's Club or something. Technically, it was fresh once, in their defense.
Yeah, at one point in time.
But
it
he
had been
said, that's not really fresh.
Yeah, so
they
what
didn't
happened
They
here?
didn't like that. They kicked him right out of the restaurant. They're like, no hater-aide here, yo.
Yep.
And then it turns out if you go over here, then it just became a sporting event to, I think, you know. So let's see. So here, well, this guy a month ago, Rich, said he wanted to check it out. They were table chatting. We looked at the desserts. Amy seated us. Amy disappeared. I had the cake. Came back. Sam was very congenial play. I would recommend it. See it to anyone. So there you go. Rich got a nice review. Travis says, most disappointing meal ever. The place seems nice at first glance, but clearly realized that wasn't the case. Owners tried hard to impress us, but they were all talk. I was served a bland, soggy pizza. So the thing is, I guess the chick, what's her name, Amy?
Yeah.
She cooks, apparently, one meal at a time. So you can imagine it could be a little slow getting your meal. Yeah, not a multitasker, that Amy. Haven't been to ABC yet, but the repercussions of the behavior on Kitchen Nightmares is enough to know why this place wasn't working. And now, why would you write a review, a 1-star review, and not go? That sucks, Aditya.
Because, like you said, it became a sporting event. Kicking these people, deservedly or not.
Yeah, it's just fun.
Yeah.
The worst restaurant ever, and the staff so mistreated Sam and Avi have no right to run a restaurant. Anyways, so it goes on here. Interestingly, if I had to guess, I bet they get a lot of people at their restaurant.
I think they do. Just off of this.
Just off of this.
But, you know, the thing is that, like, after this happened,
Yeah.
they yelled on TV and kicked out, like, a world-renowned chef on a national television show.
Yeah. Which actually is brilliant. I gotta
Then they started yelling at everybody on social media.
Oh, yeah. They started bashing them.
And they started bashing everyone on social
Everybody.
media. And then that didn't go over so well.
Yeah.
They tried to erase their Yelp reviews.
They did.
They tried to get rid of all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then eventually they hired a PR firm.
Really?
And the PR firm came and was basically like, you got to stop yelling at everybody. Let's shoot another video.
Oh.
Because Amy's Baking Company was like, look, we were portrayed in this horrible negative light. We weren't given a fair shot, you know, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And so they were like, we're going to film our own thing to, like, prove that we're great people and stuff. And so it was this whole setup thing.
Nice.
And they did a video basically talking about how wonderful they were and how wrong everybody else was.
Nice. Nice.
And then people were like, oh, I got to go check it out.
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, it's really a train wreck over there.
So they gave him another chance, and sure enough, it does suck.
Yeah. I think that's what.
Is it like
came
one
up.
of those B movies? Like, you're like, I just got to go see what the horror show is.
Well, I think, yes, that's part of it. Because
Yeah.
people are like, look, I've had a bad meal. A bad meal's not going to kill you.
Right.
This is just like, at the very least, it's going to be entertaining in a
Yeah.
horrible way. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, I think that's what you
It's
get.
like if you were touristing in Scottsdale, Arizona, it would be on your list to be like, hey, should we go to Amy's Baking Company?
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you? I mean,
Yeah,
you
oh,
sell
yeah.
T-shirts.
Sure.
I think they should just keep going. It was like that, the soup Nazi in Seinfeld.
Yep.
That guy was a total dick, but it worked for him.
Yep.
So, you could go down that road.
Wouldn't advise it
It,
as a business strategy.
it's a gamble.
It's a gamble.
I would probably strive to be a good business, I think. But, you know, if your business sucks so hard and there's no way out, then maybe the other.
Yep.
But for the most part, I would say maybe not a good idea. 6 ways, this is from the Open Forum, American Express. 6 ways to deal with bad reviews. Thought we'd look at some of them. So it says, contact the review site. Number 1, I don't know why you would do that. This guy said she received some bad reviews. She went to Yelp to ask for help. And keeping with its official standard practice, the company did not remove the 2 client reviews. However, they did eventually take down a 3rd review submitted by a competitor after Rocco submitted proof. So that's the thing about these, that these places, and you can see Google Places, Dina Yick, spokesperson of Google Places, says that reviews are a forum for users to share both positive and negative opinions. We do not arbitrate disputes, and more often than not, we leave the reviews up. So I guess the gist is, if you can prove that what they said was not true, there is some chance in hell you might get that review taken down. But if somebody says, Sage and Greg are idiots, they're stupid.
This is true, probably.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, it'd be hard
We're
to
proving it right now.
Right now. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you should see some of the reviews of people that come over here like, I thought this was supposed to be about marketing. You know, that's a review.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I'm like, yeah, I thought so too. But, you know, win some, you lose some. And then, my wife, Rocky, she's like, well, tell them you'll give them their money back.
Yeah.
I always find that humorous.
Right?
Because if you paid the wrong person. So anyways, not a great chance that you're going to get a review taken down. So then, point number 2 is join the conversation. Rocco decided to respond to each of the reviews publicly, addressing the issues while maintaining a professional tone. You can choose to respond privately, but doing that will not allow potential clients to hear your side of the story. So the gist of this is you might, you don't want to get into a war online with a person, but if you do take the time to respond, I think the rest of society will give you they'll look at your side of the story.
Yeah. Well, like recently there was a Cranes article, Cleveland Cranes, and I believe, and it was this guy had written in so there's a chef for the restaurant in Cleveland. Okay.
Yes.
And he is talking about OpenTable, the app.
Oh yeah.
Allows you to take
Reservations
and stuff. And he was like, we tried it out and everything, but it really just works best for us if we take our own reservations because it costs money, it's an ongoing expense, and then we have to juggle their system and our system, so it's not really great for us.
Yeah.
And then what happened was somebody wrote in, as a response.
Yeah.
And they were like, screw this guy and his restaurant's supposed to be all nice and fancy and whatever. He's not using OpenTable. I use OpenTable all the time, and he should just suck it up. It's the cost of doing business.
Right.
And I tried to call in to make a reservation, and then your people put me on hold and were very rude to me and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And I was like, wow, geez, that was pretty harsh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but then the chef wrote back. And he was like, I'm so sorry that you had a bad time there.
Yeah.
As never our goal. We stated our reasons for why we don't want to use OpenTable, and we respect people that do, but it's just not a good fit for us.
Yeah.
And don't, by any means, blah, 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 blah. He was like, whatever your experience was, I've never seen that. I'm here every day.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not saying it didn't happen.
Sure.
I apologize to you.
Yeah.
But you should know that just that one experience is not really what we're about.
Yeah.
And I was like,
wow,
oh, that's cool.
So it's cool on many levels because, first of all, the chef guy took the time to write something.
Yeah.
Very sincere.
Yeah.
It sounded sincere.
To some dude who was grilling him.
Yeah, about OpenTable.
Yeah.
And which sometimes I think it becomes obvious that the person is an idiot, right?
Sometimes.
You're just like, dude, get over it. Call the frickin' restaurant.
Now, I
Yeah.
wrote a review.
Yeah.
I don't write a lot of reviews.
Yeah, right.
But you know me, so you can imagine it was fairly thorough.
I bet it was.
There was a restaurant up on the hill in Fairlawn,
Yeah.
an Italian place.
Oh,
The
yeah.
name I can't recall. At the
Yeah,
time.
what, did your review close it down?
I don't think it helped, but I don't think it helped him stay in business. But, well, I had never been there before, and
Yeah.
I went in, and
Yeah.
I had not the greatest experience.
Yeah.
And I said that, and I was just like, for as many restaurants as there are in this area, the two that are around here that are Italian, you'd be better off probably going there.
Yeah.
Because they're better than this place is from this experience.
Yes.
And the owner replied to me
Yeah.
and yelled at me.
Damn.
Yelled at me.
Right online?
Oh, publicly.
Awesome.
And-
Awesome.
But then he ended it by saying, you come in again and I'll comp your meal. So you can try it again and
Yeah.
we'll see if it's better.
Oh.
And I was like, but the thing was,
Yeah.
Because like that whole thing about being just super aggressive and
Yeah.
then basically being like, here's a coupon.
Yeah.
I was just like,
I'd be afraid to go there.
I had a bad feeling, right? I'm like, I don't know about this.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm not going back.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not going back.
That is a little weird. So that's the other thing is I think a lot of times people, they don't know, they're not PR people.
Mm-hmm.
They're not writers.
Yep,
And bad reviews hurt.
they do.
I mean, that's the thing that I think people don't realize. Like I see like celebrities get slammed left and right, like on Instagram or Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
and I know they read them because you can see their responses sometimes. And I don't care. It doesn't matter that they're celebrities; they're still human, and it gets to you.
It really does.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm that guy. Fix me up some cockroach grub, would you please? Right, exactly. I don't think I would ever go back there. Fortunately, it did go out of business.
It went out of business.
Which is interesting because you probably weren't the only person who felt that. Felt that way. So yeah, so they said you can. This paragraph was kind of interesting. It says. Craig Joost, owner of the Seattle-based printing franchise, 18888 Wow One Day, also experienced a few bad reviews, and deservedly so, he said. Look at that. Following a disastrous Groupon experiment that overloaded his employees. The result was employees being rushed and late for in-home quotes that got booked back-to-back. One customer took to Yelp and commented the company's schedule issue, writing, "Wow, what a disappointment." So then it says, like Rocco, Joost or Yost, I don't know how you say it, chose to publicly respond to the reviewer. In his case, Yost apologized for making the customer wait and acknowledged the company's missteps. He even offered to complete the painting project in order to make up for his company's unsatisfactory service. His efforts paid off. After completing the work, the customer updated his review from 1 star to 4 and complimented the company for delivering quality service. Online reviews are not set in stone. It can always be updated by the reviewer. Another reason to respond, whether positive or negative. Mm-hmm. That's another cool thing because sometimes we all make mistakes.
Of course.
You cannot walk on this earth and do anything. Like, I mean, I suppose if you just like cower in a corner or in a closet, you will make fewer mistakes. Mm-hmm. But if you try to do anything, you have a business, you're going to fail. And I think people sort of expect that. Mm-hmm. Some people, again, are assholes. I mean, and I've run into people like that. They're dicks, and they'll never be happy. I think sometimes they're there to scam you, which we're going to get to in a minute. But at any rate, but then there are legitimate people like, hey, you said you were going to be there, and then you weren't there, and that's like totally legit. But then you could be like, you can tell this whole story. You can be like, yeah, man, that sucked. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. We did the Groupon. We got totally slammed, and I thought we could handle this schedule, but we couldn't.
Right.
I'm really sorry. Let me do this. Mm-hmm. And pow, then you're like, wow. So that means that if I ever have a problem with that company,
right,
I bet they'll treat me good.
Right.
And that's what I want. Like if I hire a carpenter or a contractor or anybody, like something to go wrong, I want to know that they're gonna hook me up. Mm-hmm. And
so these reviews, these be they negative, positive, you can turn the negatives into a positive.
Yeah.
And that positive can go ways for selling who you are, like the integrity of your service or your institution. Yeah. And your integrity, and then I think potential customers see that. Yeah. And they can make their own decisions, and that's what they do. I mean. Yeah. So. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think being afraid of them is bad.
That's true.
And I don't think ignoring them is a good idea, That's true too. So, well, let me ask you this. Let me show you. So here's a place. You ever been to Clay's Park? It's been a long time.
Well, I recommend it, first of all, personally. My wife actually not a great fan. Okay. She doesn't hate it. It's you can camp there, but they have festivals. They have like music festivals and stuff. So here are the reviews. So here, last week is Jeff Weber. Jeff Weber writes in, says, I would give this park a no star if possible.
That's not actually true.
What, he can?
Well, he could have given it a no star by not writing this.
Oh, that's true. But Jeff needs to get his
I
dirty
need to
laundry
do it,
out
yeah.
here. Was a seasonal camper there for years, and the park management, and I use the word management loosely, was horrible. Park rules change, which seem to be daily. Fees are outrageous, and the incompetence of the staff is unreal. But if you do go to this park, here is what to expect. Roads with potholes everywhere. Kids, leave your bikes at home. Speeding, golf carts, because you know how fast those things can go, everywhere. Dirty, nasty shower house at main building. A swimming pool that the heater hardly ever works. A swimming lake that you must wear a life jacket in, and the provided life jackets stink of mildew. I suggest you take your own, and a crummy putt-putt golf course. Douche, douche, douche. That reads, that guy is an asshole. Do they need to respond to that guy? I've been there.
I don't know.
I've been there. The roads are fine. The swimming pool is fine. It's all fine. I don't even, like, the people that I met with were really nice that I worked with.
Mm-hmm. Well, there are lots of things that are, like, subjective there.
Yeah.
Like, for, like,
Ah.
I don't know, like...
Yeah, right. I understand.
Dirty for one person.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Different than
That's
another.
true. That's
I've never
true.
been to a public
Yeah.
anything
Yeah.
where I was just like, wow,
Yeah.
this is just like the swimming pool at the Hilton.
Yeah, I know.
You know, like,
Never.
oh.
So it's interesting. This was last week, and they have not responded to this one.
Yep.
But it'll be interesting to see if they do.
Right.
Because they responded to 3 weeks ago, Doug Morehouse, who said, not 5 stars, incidentally.
4.
He gave 4. Said, beautiful in place. Enjoyed our weekend. Will be really fun to revisit once the swimming lake is open. So it was 3 weeks ago. I mean, come on. But he's not complaining. He's just saying, some maintenance is overdue on some of the stuff, but overall really nice, and the kids really enjoyed the weekend. Now there is a review that seems totally legit to me.
Yep.
And then you get the response. Thank you for your review, Doug. We are pleased that you enjoyed your weekend with us and do hope you return when the water park is open. It was a long winter, which put us behind in many of the renovations that we undertook this year. Our staff is working diligently to get projects finalized so that our guests may enjoy the improvements that we are making. Looking forward to you and your family's return this summer. Pow, baby.
Yep.
Pow. So in my mind, you don't even need to respond. I mean, you can.
They already responded to the other person with the exact same thing. They're going to just repeat it.
Yeah.
And that person is not, like, that person that gave the 1-star review
Yeah.
is never going to be happy. Like, you
There's
respond to
something
him.
up with that guy.
Like, if you respond to him,
Yeah.
even in a polite way like this,
Yeah.
guarantee he's going to come back at you with just as much fire, if not
Yeah,
more.
more.
Because
Yeah.
now he's like, no, I got him on the hook.
Yeah.
Now
yeah.
they're showing up so I
Yeah.
can pummel them.
Yeah. So very interesting. So I thought they did that one really nicely. So then they said here, number 3, highlight positive reviews. Reviews deemed suspect may be hidden from the public or filtered. Then it says encourage positive reviews. Now that she realizes the negative online reviews are here to stay, Rocco has taken the initiative to get positive reviews from clients and ask them to post on other sites like City Search and Judy's Book and Angie's List.
You should always go over to those places and claim your businesses.
Always claim your business. That's a good point. Develop a strategy for responding to threats with online review sites providing a modern-day version of word of mouth. Each review can, recognizing the power will now wield. Some customers try to blackmail business owners into providing free services. One of Juice's customers did just that, threatening to post negative reviews unless he did some painting for her for free. He told her, I don't play that game, and she went crazy with bad reviews, he says. He considered taking her to court, but decided it made more business sense to acquiesce and do what she wanted, figuring it would cost him less time and money in the long run in exchange for the free services. She removed the negative reviews, and it killed me to do it, he admits, but the business decision he felt was in the company's best interest. So we're seeing some of that, where people are holding you hostage because of that, and that sucks. That sucks. But you know where that happens too is when you get sued. If you ever get sued, and if you're in business long enough, somebody will sue you, and your lawyer will almost always tell you to just give them the money.
Yep.
Almost always. I mean, like if it's a few $1,000s.
It's not worth.
Yeah.
fight.
And I'm like, but. He's like, I know. Just give him the money. Go home.
Yep.
It sucks. Familiarize yourself with the culture of online reviews. Okay, there you go. So there it is. That's the deal of this. I think ultimately reviews are a net positive for the shoppers. Mm-hmm. I think it helps us. It makes it harder for businesses probably to have to deal with this, but
it can also be a guide to how to make your business better.
It's like getting input on your business. I mean, it is getting input on your business.
Yeah, very much.
And even like people that are straight up haters, okay, just assholes like this guy. If you can get through his seething hatred, he has some points that you should look into. Like, okay, do we have some potholes we should get covered up? Maybe the answer would have been yes. Like, we just haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
That could be.
That's pretty much all over Ohio.
Yeah, right. Like, that guy would love to see what roads that guy went down that didn't have any potholes.
Right.
Nasty showers at the main house. I mean, is that true? Could they be a little bit cleaner? The swimming pool, a heater hardly ever works. Is there something they can do on the heater? Is that true?
Yeah, so these are things that they should look at. You know? But a crummy putt course.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, our felt wasn't green enough for you there, Dave.
Yeah, I know, man. Pretty insane. Let's see here. Any last things here? What's the URL for the open forum? Great question. Whoever you are. Edward G. Norton.
Here you go, Edward.
Is that Edward? Is Edward Norton's middle initial G?
Edward Norton is here.
That was so great.
I'm
so honored.
Super happy about your Fight Club comment.
Did he like that?
That's really.
They're making it into a graphic novel. Anyways, so where did the review box for the tools? Well, you're reading it, Mr. V. We should get him one though.
Well, no, man. We know our audience, and our audience would just go over there at 1 star.
I know.
We're not even.
We can't even have that. No. That's true. Todd, what? Wait. Oh, there's a lot going on. Oh my Lord. Okay. The Apple Store does not support responses to reviews. Also served. I'm not interested. Okay. This is awesome. Okay. Wait. I have one last thing. Down here, Siri says, "I am a yoga teacher. Need to know how to reach more people." I have an idea. I don't know why this one. Naked yoga.
And with that,
yes,
we're going to have to wrap up.
That's a free one, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't even matter if Siri's
just play this
anything.
song.
I got to find it. Hold on.
I
don't know where it is. It's right here. Hold on. Where? I can't ever find it. All right, everybody. Wait, now I'm going to screw it up because I don't have my thing on. I don't know where it is.
What?
I don't know where anything is. All right, everybody. Have a great week.
Enjoy the orange cone.
The orange cone is for you because we love you. And see you all later. It's kind of crappy.
Our show?
Yes. Remind us never to get reviews. Now I have to turn it off. Crap. I know the show. I don't know where the show turns off. This is
every
transitions. They're not
what? This is
my
life.
Bye.